So again, we have another 6 and a bunch of 5s today. Back in the day, when I was being interviewed by Shepard and Bellis, there were no multiple 5s and 6s every day. And I clearly said there will be. Well, I was not wrong when I said that, was I? So there's our earthquakes. Let's go check out the fires. Because the fires were supposed, this is J-Man's I'm using here. The fires were supposed to be hot spots according to Scientific Lead. Oh, looks like the fires are not hot spots. And they're spreading still. It's not fire season. Yet the world's on fucking fire. And we have 1, 2, 3 storms that have not moved in 6 months. Since I said those storms will not move. They will get nothing but bigger. And they've done nothing but get bigger. Good morning, Glenn. And our top layer of the planet, again, has 2 polar vortexes and has made mothers look like a horseshoe. That is because we have other magnets influencing us and turning our planet on its side, making the sky roll, not just the moon. Several people have lots of footage of the moon doing a 180-degree roll every night. Never changed my words about that either. And you can see this planet at night when you look in your north horizon. That has been long established. This channel on BitChute has an awful lot of information you should probably go check out. Now, let's talk about a little bit of reality here. This guy is fucking lost his mind. Energy and matter are separate, he says. Well, occasionally. Let's check out a narcissist projection. Oops. My bad. My bad. Okay. What does it mean for a narcissist? Well, I'm going to blame everybody for my flaws and my projection on Lee here. Now, Lee, you have devoted an awful lot of time debunking me since we watched Dazza the Cameraman, an actual Five Eyes agent, come over there with D5 Hunter, another actual Five Eyes agent, and convince you to do what you've been doing for the last 1.5 2 years. Now, let's go over your list here. Lots of people used to look at me, I think all the people on my channel used to look at me as I was crazy until they actually watched the moon. Now, you made a video where you're laying on your back like a drunk, trying to make the moon stop rolling. However, at Rise, Tycho Crater will be hugging the bottom of the moon, which is right next to the horizon. And by the time it sets, Tycho Crater will be at the top of the moon, which is well above the horizon, in reference to the fucking place on the face of the moon. Even though you're laying on your back, the moon still did a goddamn cartwheel. Lee, It's rolling 180 degrees, not 30 like you claim. He sits here and says, oh, the moon has rotated 30 degrees approximately in 2010, but it's not rolling. It's caused by the Earth's wandering magnetic field. No, actually, it's caused because the Earth's actual axis shifted. Because we have magnets influencing us and pulling us onto our side is why it happened. And it's still happening every night. No one has a video of the moon rolling. We actually have the moon, Jupiter with its moons, and the sunspots rolling around the fucking sun. Jesus, the Christ, is your guide. And Lee, everything you say is a lie. So that, by proxy, means Jesus is a liar. Okay? That's what name you give the fucking Christ, dude. That's the sad thing about this. You sit here and you uphold God and his son, Jesus, as your guide, and you lie and you make up shit every fucking day, dude, just like a good Christian does. You know, the way Christianity got perpetuated around the world is they killed everybody who disagreed. That's fucking wonderful, dude. Now, as far as going around healing people, yeah, I have. And I've taken pain from people through creator's energy because I'm the tool to do so, because I was created to do it.
What?
Period. You have a magnet in your chest. Creator, instantaneously at a distance, can send you the right fucking frequency to go through your fucking magnet into other people and heal whatever's wrong with them. I don't know how to do it. I just have a feeling of gratefulness that I'm able to be that tool, and it happens. You get goosebumps, 1748 hertz, just like every atom in existence, Lee. At the muon, the center of the fucking atom. Everything we have found has been backed by actual science. And you've made a video fucking telling us that we can't manipulate things with our hands. Guess what? Science says we can. A long study since 2004. They've been studying it. A lot longer than you've ever even heard of it, Lee. And they back us. They say, yeah, you can. And I've fucking proven that, yeah, you can. Also, now let's see. No chiefs interviewed. You know, I didn't leave my home to go hold interviews. I left my home to take the information back to humanity. And we've spoken to several chiefs about it. We've spoken to wisdom holders and medicine men and women. The information's getting perpetuated back to people. The entire Southern Ute tribe is talking about the moon, doing cartwheels, and the magnet in their chest. The fucking Zuni tribe we just left of the 4.5 hour discussion with their chief, Kenny. Your words are lies, dude. No spreading of truth. How so? Everybody I run into, I give them their magnet. I just gave Janice her magnet and made her plant stands, and she's making her plant stands. Her daughter was there, fucking witnessed it, and playing with her magnet. This is how it happens, Lee. I got out of my house and decided to do humanity some fucking good. I've had nothing but shit from you since. Narcs with little knowledge. How is it that I have little knowledge? I have been 100% correct in all the things I've said. Lee, Mark of the Beast called it before it happened. The fucking fires, the famine that's being perpetuated. You keep trying to say it's not happening, but it is. And then in the next breath you tell people, oh, well, look, the word of God said it was coming anyways. Anybody that says they knew. Lee, you're sitting here deep trying to say it isn't happening. It's hot spots. It's not fucking, the corn's doing great. etc., etc. None of that is true. None of it's true. I've been right every fucking word I've said, and you keep waking me up with all these fucking bullshit, dude. The moon is rotating because we've turned on our side. It makes it look like it's rolling in the sky. The moon itself isn't rolling, you dumb fuck. You can't roll the shadow on the moon by rolling the moon, can you? No, it has to be the observer. It's not the moon that shifted. You're wrong about that too. It never shifted 30 degrees. We tilted 66.6 degrees. Every word you say that I've said is wrong, dude. You don't even say the words I say. You say different words and then say I said them. You fit this description of your narcissist. I don't.